Area of complex composite shapes, grade C. No, strictly speaking, it should be more complex composite shapes. Now, I won't bother calculating the perimeter here. By now, if we're starting to tackle grade C work, we should remember that you just add all the lengths of the sides together to find the distance around the shape. We're going to concentrate on the area. Now, the reason I've called it more complex is that instead of breaking it down into two simpler shapes, we'll probably have to break it down into three or more. Now let's have a look at how we would find the area of this shape here. We're going to break it down into three simpler shapes. A rectangle here, call it rectangle 1. Then another rectangle here, rectangle or shape 2, and a triangle, which I'm going to call shape 3. So the total area of this composite shape is the area of shape 1, added to the area of shape 2, added to the area of shape 3. Let's work out the simpler ones first, because in the exam we're going to pick up method marks for doing so. The base of this shape is the same as the height, it's a rectangle. So it's 2 times 8, 16 centimeters times centimeters, centimeters squared. The area of this one here, here I encounter my first problem. I have the base being 15, this length here, LED, excuse me, this length here is the same as this length here, the base, but I don't know the height. Now, let's see how I can calculate the height. The height of this length here is 8. The height of this length here is 4. So the height here, the missing height, must be 4 as well. So now I have the height of shape 2. It's a rectangle, so it's base times height, 20 times 4, 80 centimeters squared. But what about the area of the triangle, shape 3? Well, I know the height is also 4 centimeters, but I don't know the length here. But I can calculate it. I know this length here is 15. I know this length here is 2. 2 add 15 is 17. But I know this total length here is 20. So 20 take away 17, the remainder is 3. And now I can calculate the area of shape 3. Base times height, 3 times 4 is 12, then halve it, 6. The area is 6 centimeters squared. So the area of the composite shape is 16 centimeters squared, added to 80 centimeters squared, added to 6 centimeters squared, to give me a total of 102 centimeters squared. Right, let's look at one more example in this video. Here we go. We're going to try and find the area of the path in yellow. Let's read through the question. Garden contains a path 1 meter wide around the edge of the lawn, shown in yellow. Work out the area of the path. I wrote the question. It's not brilliantly worded. There's confusion, isn't there, as to which part's the lawn and which is the path. Anyway, the path is in yellow. Now we're going to work out the area of the path. How do we do so? Let's get rid of this. Now, the first thing we do, and worth a method mark, is we find the area of the whole garden. Now, the area of the whole garden is base of 18 meters. It's a rectangle times the height of 10. So, and they're giving more marks now and paying more attention to how you set out your work. So let's make it clear. The area of whole garden equals 180 meters squared. Now, I want to calculate the area of the lawn. Now, this length here is 18. But what's the area here? I beg your pardon, what's the length here? The length of the, that's a poor choice of colours. Let's try that with a different colour. What's the length of the lawn? Well, the key is here, that the path is 1 meter wide. So that means this bit here is 1 meter, and this bit here is 1 metre. So the base, the length of the lawn, is 18. Take away the 2 widths of the path to give me 16 metres. Similar way we calculate the height. The height of the whole garden, this dimension here, is 10. We're told the path is 1 metre wide, so that distance there is 1 metre. That distance there is 1 metre. So this length here, I'm calling it the height, obviously it's not vertical, probably should call it the width, is 10. Take away the 2 1 metre lengths to give us 8 metres. So the area of the lawn is, let's just say, let's concentrate on setting out our work. Area of lawn equals 16 times 8. Best off showing that, putting the units in. So many different areas I could improve. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 6 is 48. 80 add 48, 128 metres squared. Now, how do we calculate the area of the path? So many pupils get confused by this. It's very, very simple. The yellow section is found by subtracting the green, the area of the green area, the green section, from the area of the whole shape. So it's a subtraction rather than add. So could you write area of path equals 180 metres squared, that's the area of the whole garden, less, take away the area of the lawn, to give us 52 metres squared. So to recap, it isn't always a case of adding the simpler shapes you've broken down the problem into. In many instances, when you're trying to find what's left, it's going to be a subtraction. Okay, thank you for listening. Not one of my best videos, but and maybe if I get time, once I've covered the whole syllabus, I'll be able to come back and improve this one. Thank you.